I'm Carrie Sherburne, Senior Editor at WhatTheyThink.com, and I'm here with Rich Garigen, who is President of Digital Printing at CPC Solutions in Colorado. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about, I've talked to you earlier and you've talked about how your company's undergoing a transition. Maybe you could talk to me a little bit about a couple of specific customer cases where you've been able to bring new ideas and better results through some of the new services you're offering.
Yeah, well, once happened just currently, we have a client who had a need for a survey, and of course the Pearl and the MindFire application just fits that perfectly. It's really to gather information, and it was a little longer than we typically would recommend, but the idea, it was a survey for a captive audience. And they got great results. Very happy with it. It was the classic mix of email and direct mail, and the ones that were direct mail, they didn't have email addresses, and typically vice versa. And it was very successful. Overall, they got like a 28% return.
Wow.
I always like to explain to our clients that this stuff isn't, it's not always a silver bullet. There's more than one reason for it, and it's not for everybody, but it certainly helps. And they had a great offer and to a captive audience, and so they had some great responses. And
so when you think about this particular example with the 28%, had they been doing things before that were just kind of static direct mail, and so they had a baseline result that you were compared against?
I don't know that for sure. I'm sure they have done surveys in the past, and certainly they were done through just a mail survey because the technology, they weren't using this technology before that.
Right.
So I don't know exactly that answer.
But they were happy with the 28%.
Yeah, absolutely. And the email response was definitely a little higher than the direct mail. But the direct mail, if I recall correctly, was actually I think 14%.
Wow,
Maybe it was 12 to 14% just on the direct mail piece alone. So
that's great.
That was exciting.
As compared to a normal static 1% or 0.5%.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's gathering that information. No one, as we all hear, people, like to respond via the internet. So we all get. In fact, I'm still amazed today that I get surveys the way I do from the healthcare industry. I actually want to fill them out, but I'm not going to fill out a 2-page form that is just I got to mail back. But if it was on the internet and was a little faster and quicker, I would most certainly do that. So I think we'll see that shift more and more, and which is why we're excited to be in this position. And I think we'll see a tipping point. They touched on it in one of the speeches over the last couple of days. And the market doesn't quite understand everything that we're doing,
right?
But there will be a tipping point, and people will get it. And I think 85% of our clients, 90% of our clients don't understand what we're doing, and so that's a lot of room for growth. So that's the exciting part. We'd like it to happen faster, like everybody else, but we'll get there.
Sounds like you're doing some great stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.